Hello everyone, this is Ross from Retro Dream Beam. I'm an eBay seller full time. I've been doing this with my fiance and editor for a couple years now. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm about to go into what we are shipping out today on Wednesday. So it was like a slightly better day than like the rest of the week so far, but still not as good as like last week or 2 weeks ago. All right, so first up is this right here. It's three little Team Yankee. These are called, what are they, BRDMs. They're like these little tank vehicles with these little rocket launchers. They're kind of bits and pieces. Team Yankee is like a World War II military game. I'm not too sure if it's similar to Flames of War or if you can like mix and match them, but I know I usually see like Team Yankee stuff next to the Flames of War, which is another World War II military game. These sold for $11.24 plus shipping. Everything's going to be plus shipping. All right, next up is something that I just listed yesterday. I normally do my due diligence for stuff, but this might have been too cheap because it sold right away. These are something I've never gotten before. These are Robotech. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure you guys don't get too much glare. Robotech RPG Tactics. These look like character cards, powers and abilities. So they're supposed to be miniatures with this. I know people like mech stuff. I wasn't too sure how popular this is. Like, I think the first Robotech thing I sold, maybe I sold like an empty box before or something. These sold for $17.99. I really should have probably gone into this and seen like what sets these are from. I think it was like a starter set, but I also got like a bunch, as there's a bunch of these cards. So either way, the person's gonna be really happy. I saw that they were repeat buyers, so they probably look out for a lot of the niche stuff I list, and they're probably trying to grab the stuff that's a good price for them. So they're either gonna flip it themselves, or they're gonna be like, oh cool, they got like a collectible thing that they've been wanting for a cheaper price. I have no idea, or maybe my price was correct. $17.99 for all those. All right, moving along, we have a TSR. It's not Dungeons and Dragons, so they also did a bunch of Marvel superhero stuff. So this right here is going to be they had the Marvel stuff. So this is New York map right here. It has some like drawings. Someone had drawn some like railroad tracks or something. Dungeon Masters use these maps. I can't fold it out. It's gonna be too big. This is like a couple feet by another couple feet type of map, but people do like to write on them to note stuff that's going on. If it's written on, obviously it's worth less. This ended up selling for $11.99. But yeah, I got a bunch of the superhero stuff. So I did learn that TSR did other stuff other than like Dungeons and Dragons. I knew they did other fantasy stuff, but when I got some of the Marvel stuff, I was like, oh, that's interesting. It's probably not as popular as their D&D stuff, but people still like Marvel, DC. They still like doing RPGs for superheroes. All right, next up is going to be this Schilling Retro. I'm not sure if this is actually a retro one or if this is like a fake retro right here. It's probably a fake retro. This is going to be a paratrooper toy from probably like the trying to mock one of like the ones, what is it, like 60s or 70s or something, where it has a little toy with a little like a cloth where it's supposed to like float, as if it's a paratrooper. So yeah, box with the figure in there, sold for $10.79. You guys get double cats today. They love when the windows open in the morning. That's their new thing. All right, next up is going to be this, which I can kind of show you because I think it's 18 inches by 12 inches. It is upright. That was upside down. I think it's like Green Dane, some kind of RPG right there. This is a map. As you can see, there's little tiny hexes on it, so people use that as like denoting how much space from one spot to another. Maybe the dungeon master is going to have like the party marker on here, and they're going to go visit like a different water here. There might be like a little cave here that they deal with. Laminated is pretty cool. I've talked about the laminated stuff. I like to get the laminated stuff because someone spent money and time to laminate this, so it doesn't get pen marks and stuff. You can actually use dry erase markers to go ahead. Well, you have to make sure, got to be careful now. All dry erase markers are workable on every type of platform. So yeah, this ended up selling for $7.79. It's just like the Marvel one I showed you earlier had the little like pen marks on it, where that wouldn't have that, if that makes sense. But yeah, people like the maps and stuff. All right, moving along is an international sale. This is going to be 2 brochures. I was really nervous because I'll explain it because of my bad organizing. So right here we have Glacier National Park right here, British Columbia. Really beautiful place here. Never been there, obviously. But Ned and I have been to some cool places. We've been to like New Zealand and a lot of different states. So we have been to cool places. And this is Banff National Park right here, another glacier park right here. It says the Hoodoos up there. So this one for my custom SKU, I had it as 3 potential boxes. And I think the reason why that happened is I listed all the brochures into 3 different boxes that day, eventually brought them to the storage unit, put them on their shelves where they're supposed to be, and then later on at the night, sometimes I'll check to make sure that I didn't like make any mistakes. I'll just double check real quick. I don't always do it, but I should always do it. And then I noticed that this one did not have a custom SKU, so I put the 3 boxes that I listed into that day, so I was going to have to search for 3 of it. I got super lucky because these were actually like back to back in the box, which is just like I said, super lucky. So I was like, woo, phew, I don't have to spend a bunch of time searching. Because the upside of having slightly less stuff sell is I get more time to list. But if it's like 20 or 30 minutes is wasted looking for an item because I messed up, then it's like it's a wash. I don't actually get extra time to list. All right, moving along, we have this Paste Magazine music CD right over here, like this. So yeah, I've never seen the Paste magazine before. It's probably a decent one. We like to sell a lot of magazines and stuff. I haven't sold too many recently. I think it's because the shipping's too expensive right now, or maybe all of our like good ones are gone, or maybe it just, yeah, we haven't listed or gotten any new magazines in a while. We normally get them from people from like storage unit flippers and stuff like that because they don't care about this stuff. And we love the catalogs, the magazines. It's a lot of fun. Like we personally have our like gaming magazines and stuff. So Ned and I enjoy it. So we know other people enjoy it. But yeah, sometimes even though the video game ones will come with, sorry, a lot of glare, come with like extra demo discs for games. This is a demo disc for music, and it looks like there's actually 23 songs. So that's cool. That's cool. Full on CD right there. This ended up selling for $16.49. Probably got that when we got the whole car full of CDs. And when I say like a car full, I'm not kidding. I wish I had the picture still. I had a picture of it one day. If I like pull it out of like my computer or wherever I saved it, I'll definitely post it on the channel. It was ridiculous. All right. It's like one of our first big bulk buys, and I was like, I don't know if this is wise. Ended up being very, very good. All right. Next up is going to be, and the C's didn't take up too much space. I know it's a full car full, but they're easy to store in boxes. So right here is this really cool one. It's, sorry, I'm trying here. I can take it out of the bag, so maybe there's no glare. Nope, still glare. It's going to be Reboots right here, adventure game, The Virus Hunter. So this is a choose your own adventure book. These happen to be like super rare. It looks like it's from the UK. So we got a bunch of choose your own adventure books. A lot of them were from the UK. So like this is just something I haven't seen around here in America. So yeah, very good condition, really cool, like clip arts, computer, looks like a Doom, or what's that game? Looks like Turok art from the video game type of thing. So yeah, the choose your own adventure book right here. So I've showed you guys before, or I've at least said that sometimes I'll have doubles of stuff. I don't actually list quantity 2, and here's the reason why. So I have another one right here, so I'm going to relist this one. See how I had them both in the same baggie so I don't lose it, and I made a note in my SKU that I had to relist another one. So yeah, this one's probably expensive, probably because it's more rare and stuff like that, especially around here. So this is like, we're not in the UK, so like this is gonna be like a really cool book for someone. So I like to not list quantity 2, because check out, like this one has like this little peeling right here. So this is slightly different damage. Overall, it's still pretty good condition. Like the pages are just as fine as the first one. But I know people is, oh, I thought that was pen mark. I'm like, maybe not. You have to actually be really careful and check everything. I do check when I'm listing. I'm not listing right now. I'm talking about it. All right. Oh yeah, see right here. Look at this. This is looks like this is a like a library edition. I'm gonna have to read that piece of paper later. It has like a little stamp for date 2005, December 16th. It's a long time ago. Wow. So yeah, I do like to not double quantity list stuff, because this one, it has like slightly different edge wear right over here. It has like a little dent. This is all like minor stuff, but I know people who collect, especially because, oh, I don't know if it's the price yet. Someone paid $50 for this. So yeah, you want to make sure that people know what they're getting. All right, is that everything? No, there's one more thing right here. Sorry, different setup. I'm using the table. I've been recording, playing I was gonna say video game, board game right now, Elder Scrolls Betrayal: The Second Era. So I needed a table, and I was originally gonna wake up at 8 in the morning to start recording, and then I slept until 12, which is so instead of waking up super early for me, I woke up super late. And then yeah, I don't want to bother another right now. She's still sleeping. All right. We got this right here. She's been playing her Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 DLC, so she's been having a lot of fun with it. This is a wooden frame. Sorry for the ramble. Wooden frame, we get random stuff like this. I thought this one had a nice little accent. These are actually like indented. I don't know if they're like laser etched or anything. It looks like someone even put like a wash or some kind of like varnish on top. It is just like a frame right here. A really nice one. Typical like photo size was this like 4 inches by 6 inches. It says this was made in, was this 2002? I don't know. I had like some date up here. So yeah, nothing too crazy. $5.46. This is kind of like the stuff that like probably got from someone in a bag or box of stuff that they were going to throw away. Went through it. I'm like, someone's going to buy this. I think we also have another one of this with the actual backing. which I listed for a little bit more. A lot of people were watching that one. So many offers, and finally someone took $5.46. Got too many like $1 or $2 offers. I understand shipping's a thing, but like $1 or $2 is for probably like the time, gas, and box. It would be a waste of time. All right, that's everything. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Hope everyone's having a good week so far.